Hello everyone, it's Geisha. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you a flip through from a paper bag junk journal that I made. This is the one that I made previously. These bags are a little smaller. This is a size up, I guess. And this is for a friend of mine. Here I got some jewelry thing going on with the word journey that I glued on there. This hair piece is from a piece of lace that comes in a long piece like this and has all sections like this, so I cut one out. And a little ribbon of jute on there, a vintage button, really cool actually. And this here paper is from a paper pack from Tim Holtz. It's called Ideology. I have some cheesecloth here, and this is here some rayon. It's kind of glittery that I just trapped within all my sewing. This is the back, not a part of it. This is the back. This is not a part of the paper. Here I cut up a piece of a measuring tape, and those are those 5-petal flowers that I like to make. This here is a piece of wallpaper that I place here so that you cannot see the sewing that is going on, and it makes a pocket. This print here is from a printable from Ephemera's Vintage Garden, and the feather is a real one that I found in my backyard. It's a button, handmade button that I stuck on there with some brads, piece of lace here, and some cheesecloth in the bottom. And here I made a pocket, made a tag that went out of hand a little bit. It got bigger and bigger as I went along. There's a piece of a paint chip in here, piece of paper, a printable from Ephemera's Garden, lace, a button on some jute, and I glued some book pages first, and then I covered it up. That's what we do. And I finished the back with another piece of that paper, another printable from Ephemera's Vintage Garden, piece of lace that I stitched on here as well as over here. And yeah, no, those are the only places that I put it. Oh, and here on the inside too. And some more paper. These are from wallpaper that I punched out. I have a punch that is like this shape, and is a 1.5 inch punch. This is a cutout from a garden magazine that I just, you cut out your flowers. Oh, if you hear some noises, that's my cat. She jumped just on my table. You might actually see it. There she is. So what are you doing here? Hey, Lappie, which means like pieces together. Yeah, maybe you should come off, eh? Nice of you to show yourself. Bye. I guess she's staying. She's very sweet. Okay, so here is the notebook. I did some watercoloring on here with some salt. That gives it texture. And these are all as is funny. These are all papers from my collection. I don't want to say stash. It's a collection, right? We collect things. We don't stash things, we use it. Okay, off you go. There. I did a little stamping on each page. This is wallpaper. Oh man, we really have to do this again? You know what? Let's put you on the floor. Way too much to see here. There you go. So this is wallpaper, and I collaged pattern paper that you use when you make clothes on here. It's see-through somewhat, so it overlaps and gives nice texture. Paper clip here with a cutout from wallpaper on it. This here is fabric that I ironed to freezer paper. We're a quilter. I thought it was suitable to have some fabric in here. I stamped on paper. I stamped the whole paper full with stamps, and then I scanned it in my computer, and then I did a printout. Some games. Pocket with another one of those pages. This is baking paper that nothing sticks to. Mostly nothing, but there's some coffee dyeing going on. It did stick to it. I was actually surprised that it did. A quote. This is the other part of the paper. Here's the other wing of the butterfly that got cut off when I stuck it over here. And I like this page because it has some sewing on it. Put some washi on here. Some more of that. This is a paper pieced paper that we use when we sew something in paper piecing mode, and I folded the name of the block over to make a pocket. Some more random coffee dyeing paper. Oh, it's interesting to know when this is from the coffee dyeing paper with the baking powder, baking soda in it. And when I used to do coffee dyeing, I would let the rest of the coffee sit on my counter in a container, and after a few days it would get moldy because, well, it is food. I found that when I added the baking soda, it doesn't get moldy. I've had it on the counter for like 1.5 weeks or maybe even longer, and nothing happens to it. So that's an interesting side note on that. Now we come to the center of the signature. This here is the southern part of Manitoba where we live. It's from a road map. And I didn't like the back, so I glued a paper napkin to it. And paper napkin is very delicate and doesn't really want to stay smooth, so it has some texture to it. And basically the rest is just a mirror image of the first half. Another paperclip item, Inspire. So this is why I liked that page, because it has like the sewing patterns on it and some instructions. I thought it was kind of neat. Another dictionary quote, another pocket, games, stamp collage, fabric. Oh, and I found a little piece of wallpaper that I made into a pocket. All right. Well, hope you liked the video, despite my cat coming for a visit. And it's held together by with a hair elastic. Hair elastic. I just sewed that in here. All right. Hope to see you in the next video, and talk later. Bye.